It's Friday. It's fun day, and I froze right off the bat. That's a great way to start a live stream right here. And thank you for showing up here today. I am talking about something that I'm passionate about, that I believe in. Uh, I don't think as an entrepreneur, you have to sell your soul to be able to sell yourself. And so many of us get all pent up about, oh my God, how do I talk to these people, these strangers? And it's not easy, but it's simple. What I did in December is I took a group of people and walked them through some simple steps. And admittedly, I left some things out and it wasn't the way I envisioned it. And those 23 people made almost $350,000 extra in December. So I thought, well, the resolution solution is you've broken all your resolutions, so why the heck not do something new? And I think that what we can do here, and if you want to come in and talk to me about this, it's joinraylive.com. But I'm starting another challenge, and I'm doing it. Uh, I'm promoting it too late, so that's a challenge for me. And the Broken Resolution Solution Challenge, I want to take a bunch of people and I want to put 10 grand extra in your pocket between now and the end of February, just from doing simple things that I know work to connect you with people who could, should, and have been your clients. And it's not rocket science, it's easy stuff to do. Well, it's simple stuff to do because you have to do it. And it's only $4.97 for the challenge. I will guarantee that you will make that back, or I will continue to work with you personally until you do, from some of the things that we're talking about. To join it, there's the QR code right there. That'll pop you right in there, and it'll pop over to me that you join. We do have every Friday, we have an 11 o'clock brainstorming session, which I charge more than that for a one-on-one brainstorming session with people anyway. So those sessions right there are worth their weight in gold as far as coming up with ideas to make you acceptably unusual and open up the eyes to the people in the world. I was so tired of being a best kept secret, and that's what got me to go to one of my mentors, David Newman, that kind of taught me how to do a lot of different things to reach out and connect with people. And he really just unleashed my inner salesperson. Um, and I realized that what you think is a salesperson really isn't a salesperson, because that's your picture of someone in a movie from 1973, in the used car movie with Kurt Russell and Robin Williams in it. The best people are just people that have conversations with their friends. And there are different things that are unique about friendship conversation that are things that we'll talk about in this Broken Resolution Solution Challenge. That's really hard to say, and I probably will rename it something else at some point. But right now, Broken Resolution Solution Challenge. It starts February 3rd officially, but today we have a breakout session and brainstorming session. Love to have you on there. Join the challenge. One of the things that we will talk about is how friends will quickly connect with one another. Yet on a business level, we don't talk to businesses as if they're already our friends. And what you do there is you put this giant wall up in front of you that you have a hard time climbing over. That if you never put it there, they would accept you freely and easily, and let you come in closer to them. Uh, for example, here's the example I always use. Have you ever had a stranger walk up to you in the street and say, "Can I ask you a question?" And when you hear that, your immediate answer is one of two things, and how you answer is the same. No, and you keep walking, or this is most of us, okay, and you pull away because they're a threat. You lower your chin because you don't even know you're subconsciously hiding the most vulnerable area of your body. And you've just created a barrier that did not exist. And think back to all the times that you've met friends that you haven't seen for a while or that you see all the time. Have they ever started a conversation with you with a question? Usually it's a statement, something about, how you look the last time you were together. That's a great shirt. You look great in green. Oh my God, those shoes. Wow, somebody's put on a few pounds. It's always that's I get that. Uh, it's always something that is a statement versus a question. And if you changed your approach to simply say something like, I have a crazy question, that creates curiosity and it makes people lean in. We always tell people to ask questions as a salesperson, uncover the pain, the pain, the pain, the pain. It's not about uncovering the pain. It's about understanding what it is and telling your customer in their language how they feel and what that problem is like. Because if you can explain it to them better than they think about it in their head, they will trust you to solve that problem. So the first thing that comes up is we don't have permission to ask questions of a stranger. And you have to gain permission, and you do that by making statements. And what statements do, uh, they create confidence and comfort in the eyes of the person you're talking to. And when we're trying to get hired by people, if you're hiring someone, do you want someone who's reverent to you and go, oh my God, thank you so much for being here. It's so great to be able to present to you. Or do you want somebody that you are comfortable in their confidence that they can get the job that can fix you and your business? So do not put yourself on the hot seat to don't build a barrier in front of you. Let's break those things down. And that's what this challenge is all about. I'm going to give you simple and easier ways to get testimonials. I'm going to give you simpler and easier ways to find clients that you enjoy working with, that you will create customers with. I'm going to make it easier for you to do business in February, probably than you ever had it done before. And this is the second step in me launching a bigger program. So I'm just trying to get it out there and get it straight. And that's why I'm only charging $497 for it. I want to have more people in there. So come on in, QR code. If you want to come on in here and ask quick questions, Melanie Benson, my guest from Wednesday, has already come in and liked what we're doing over there. You can put it in the comments. I will answer things. If you see this later and you want to join, that's how you do it. The QR code, direct message, mail me. I can give you the details of what we do, but it doesn't matter the steps I take to get you there. Yeah, you're gonna have like 5 different brainstorming sessions with me that you'll be able to work with the other entrepreneurs that are in this program. You can see how they are right now, and a lot of times it's great to show, oh my God, that person, that's somebody I admire, and they have the same problems I do. I had to be in a room full of NSA Hall of Fame speakers and great people who've been on TV and people that are just making millions of dollars to realize that what I did was worth their attention. And they're the ones that pointed out these things that work. And I just taken them and adapted it and kind of made it a little bit more systematic to do that. I'm a very creative person. So I use my creativity to get you behind and beyond these walls that we see. It helps to have, and my friend David Horning will talk about think like a comedian as a presenter or as a leader. And as a salesperson, if you do the same thing, and here's why humor works in sales, is that people who have a great sense of humor, they don't look at the logic of the idea, they look at the logic of the word. So what that means, instead of seeing the whole thing that people put in front of you, they see all the pieces. And it's like a quilt. There's a thread that ties a quilt together, and there's several threads. And if you pull on some of those, the quilt will break down. But a lot of times we'll look at it as an entire blanket that we use to stay warm. It's like your house. Your house is a solid object, isn't it? Well, it is if you just look at it. But water, ants, and mice don't look at it as a solid object. They find a way in. And so how are they able to do that? You have to be able to see the wall and the holes in the wall to be able to get around it, get through it, get in it. And that's one of the things that I can show you how to think like Think like an ant. Maybe that's what we're talking about. Be like water. Get where you want to go. Water will not take no for an answer, and water over time breaks rock. So, how do you reframe your brain? We're going to talk about in this challenge the mindset, skill set, and tool set that you need to create more connections with great clients. Know where to find them. You'll create a client Mount Rushmore. You'll have a client Hall of Fame. These are things that I'm passionate about, and I want to bring that to you. And join the challenge. Come visit us today, 11 o'clock. Join the challenge or direct message me, and I will talk to you about the concerns you have. I am charging $497, but I'm not going to leave your side until you make at least $500 from the things we're talking about. So it pays for itself. And the good news is you get to keep this stuff and use it forever. The challenge goes through February, but the ideas I put in your head are things that work for a lifetime. And I want to help out. I want to have enough people where I can raise $1 million in a month for people that I know. And that's why I'm doing this thing, to have that moniker that I could say I'm $1 million guy. My background, I've gone from being bankrupt twice to having a home, living in a great area in the wine country in California, and doing that just sitting from this couch and talking to people about what they can do to improve where they are and move ahead, move forward, connect quicker, create familiarity, friendship with people that creates sales, because people buy from their friends. And when their friends aren't available, this is a Jeffrey Goodham quote, people buy from their friends. When their friends aren't available, they buy from their friends. They will find a friend to do that. And we look at it as, oh, I'm a B2B. Every sale is H to H, human to human. And how you get in those companies is you find someone to bring you in there, and you find a way to get in. I'll show you how to connect to CEOs. I'll show you how to connect to people that normally wouldn't talk to you. I will give you ways to get your foot in the door and walk you through that process of comfortable conversations. You don't have to sell your soul to sell yourself. You just have to enjoy meeting people, talking to your friends. And if you enjoy talking to your friends, this tool, this system, this challenge will 100% work for you. And that's why I guarantee it. You'll make more money using this than without it, even by spending $500. So I started the reverse Black Friday challenge. Instead of spending money to save money, spend some money to make money, and that worked pretty well. So $350K for 23 people, all doing simple things that make life easier. Join me, send me an email, come on in, and I will talk to you hopefully talk to you a little bit later today, and be happy to answer any questions for you. All right, everybody, have a great one. I'll be back on next Wednesday with my roadblock removal. With that, and on the 12th, I've got Sophie Lechner coming on. She has a whole book about some of the things that I like to talk about how you can sell and not sell your soul, which is fantastic, and I'm looking forward to that. So anybody want to get a hold of me, just drop me a line, put a comment in. I will get back to you. If you have questions about the challenge, reach out to me, direct message. If you want to join the challenge, there it is. That's your key. There's the key to the portal right there, and I will see y'all later. All right. Have a great one, people. Bye. I use people. Fripple killed me.